Hi, everybody. It's D'Artagnan Show, and we are ready to do some quantum physics and then rephrase it in biological terms so we can reverse the aging process. And what I mean is, you grow healthier, you feel younger, and then you end up living longer. And also, you improve the quality of your life. That is the most important thing. That is why I'm doing my channel, is to help improve the quality of everyone's life. And this is very important. This book is a quarter of a century old, but the principles here are timeless. So it doesn't really matter. But for those of you that want to run out and get it, you can. He says, grow younger, live longer. I say grow healthier, feel younger, and live longer. So either way it works. So here we go. We're going to do quantum possibilities. So until recently, if you have questioned the assumption that aging is irreversible and therefore for generation after generation, meaning it's ingrained in our genetics, people have reinforced the habitual thinking that growing older meant a progressive decline in mental and physical capacity. It's now time to change our habits of thinking and behaving and alter our experiences of the body and the aging process. So here it goes. Now we are going to summarize the key principles of quantum physics into 5 main points. Okay, and then we are going to rephrase it in terms of our biology. Now I'm not reading this book. I'm sort of summarizing and then I'm trying to bring things together so, we can get to the main points. But for those of you that really want to go through the book, that would be the best thing that you can do. And it's a combination of, your health, your physical health, what you're feeding yourself, exercises as well for physical health, getting rid of chemicals and things like that you may clean your house with. This is a whole system for your mind, body, and spirit to become healthier. So here we go. Here are the key principles of quantum physics in 5 main points. 1, in the quantum realm, there are no fixed objects, there are only possibilities. Now, he rephrases it into biological terms. We are not merely the physical body that we identify with out of habit. Our essential state is a field of infinite possibilities. Now, second key principle. In the quantum realm, everything is interwoven and is inseparably one. So we are not separate. When we look at ourselves physically, okay, we say, oh, we're separate from so-and-so. So that's why we become separated and we lose that spiritual power within us. And when we look at ourselves as energy, we can see we're all connected. So we have to change that perception. So here it goes. We are going to do number 2. We're going to rephrase it in terms of biology. So our body is inseparably one with the whole universe. When we are perfectly healthy or whole, we feel expanded. We become constricted only when we have discomfort or disease, meaning dis-ease, disease. This comes from a feeling of separation. So 3 is quantum leaps are a feature of the quantum realm. A quantum leap is the ability to move from one location in space or time to another without having to go through any place or time in between. And here's the rephrase. We are capable of taking quantum leaps in perception and interpretation. With these quantum leaps, we can alter not only the experience of our physical body, but its very structure. Our physical body is capable of taking a quantum leap from one biological age to another without having to go through all of the intervening ages in between. And number 4, one of the laws of the quantum realm is the uncertainty principle, which states that an event, so in other words, something that happens, is a particle, meaning matter, and a wave, meaning energy, simultaneously. So both of them have to happen at once. Now, our intention determines whether we see a particle or a wave. So we tend to see the particle and not the wave as much. We're going to try to do a little more seeing things in the wave, like in looking at ourselves as energy and not so separate. So here it goes. Our body is simultaneously material, particle-like, and non-material, wave-like, meaning energy. So we can choose to experience our body as physical or a network of energy, transformation, and intelligence. So we're going to try to look at things in the latter. Now here's the fifth key principle. In the quantum realm, an observer is needed to create an event. So before a subatomic particle is observed, in other words, if it isn't seen or observed, it exists only as a virtual particle. So all events are virtual events until the moment they are observed. And here it goes. So before we decide which biological age we choose to experience, we are all possible biological ages at once. It's up to us to decide, which age we want to be. But we also have to make sure to do it within reason, because we are still part of this world, and it's been ingrained in our genetics that we are the age that we are, and we will feel what's appropriate for that age that we have learned when it comes to ourselves as an individual. So it's better to choose an age when we do this exercise we're about to do. It's better to do it with a more realistic age in mind. So I would go, okay, 42 years old. That's what I wish, and, I'm 57. So this way it isn't too much. So 15 years take away or less. I can say, hey, what about 45? I can use 45. That would be, good too. So here it goes. Now you got to say this at least 3 times a day, and you say it at different times throughout the day. So, you could be saying it 30 times, but just do it in groups, in clumps of 3 throughout the day, and you won't even realize that you're actually doing it as much as you are. So the idea is you say every day in every way, I am increasing my mental and physical capacity. My biostat is set at a healthy 45 years of age. I look and feel a healthy 45 years old. So that is the exercise. Now, believe it or not, you keep saying this to yourself, you will start changing yourself at a molecular level. And that's why this book is so amazing. And it doesn't matter, how old it is. It could be 200 years old. I mean, these principles of physics really are very, very old. And I think the ancients actually had a very good understanding of how physics worked. Much better than people really do today. So here it goes again. Every day in every way, I am increasing my mental and physical capacity. My biostat is set at a healthy 45 years of age. I look and feel a healthy 45 years old. So you say it again. Every day in every way, I am increasing my mental and physical capacity. My biostat is set at a healthy 45 years of age. I look and feel a healthy 45 years old. Now, there is one thing he does state. He states that you have to say it in your head. I like to do both, but he stresses you say it to yourself. So make sure you're saying it to yourself throughout the day. You don't have to, openly say it vocally. Just say it in your head. So do that 3 times and stretch it out several times throughout the day. And that is the exercise for today. I hope I helped you. Just keep doing it. Remember, every day in every way, I am increasing my mental and physical capacity. My biostat is set at a healthy 45 years of age. I look and feel a healthy 45 years old. So let's see how that works for you. And I will catch you later. Bye. Bye, guys. Thanks for tuning in, my fellow brothers and sisters. Love you. Stay healthy.